What is a silver tsunami, and why are so many people in the real estate business talking about this? Let's find out. Silver tsunami is supposed to be the influx of housing from baby boomers who are either downsizing or passing away. And the sheer volume of this inventory from this generation is supposed to help alleviate the housing shortage that we're suffering today. There are flaws to this theory, and let's explore some of them today. The first flaw in the theory has to do with life expectancy. So if you look at the previous generation, so if you look at the 60s, the average life expectancy was about 73 years old. Fast forward to the boomers, and they are on average about 83. And more importantly, the boomers are much healthier in their lifestyle. I'm sure you know, people in their 70s now and 80s are much healthier and more vibrant than people who were 70s and 80s in the prior generation. Despite the average being 83, if you look at the breakdown by age group, look at 85 and above. There's quite a significant number of them compared to the rest of the population. Not many of them are willing to move out. The second flaw has to do with overall population. In the 1960s, the total population of the country was 179 million. Fast forward to 2020, we're now looking at 331 million. So the population nearly doubled in that time frame, but we certainly weren't building enough housing to double the inventory. Huge problem, especially in the metropolitan areas where all the growth is happening. We are underbuilding to meet the demands of the population. And related to the previous point, the final fault has to do with NIMBYism. Only way for us to build more housing is to allow more higher density housing to come into the neighborhoods. But everybody, boomers and everybody else who are already homeowners, don't want higher density housing coming into their neighborhood. They want to protect their equity, and it's understandable. But in order to alleviate the shortage of housing, only solution is to build more higher density homes. That's why in states like California, the way to get around this is to permitting ADUs, accessory dwelling units into the backyard, as a solution to permitting more housing to be built in a much quicker and timely manner. The solution isn't waiting around and complaining that the boomers aren't moving out of their homes quickly enough. The real solution is to build more higher density housing. We're all in this together, so we have to allow more housing to be built so that the next generation has the ability to buy homes. So, do you agree with my analysis? Comment below whether you agree or disagree.